cut it here, and I cut it here. And that piece right here in the middle, I moved over a little bit, and then I recut it here to take off the material, and added a piece of material right here. This side right here, I used a little bit thinner gauge filler material than I did on the driver's side. And this is the one I just finished yesterday. I got most of the flaws out of it, but I'm going to just lead this in, and I'm going to lead this one in. And I'm also going to do the quarter to the roof junction when we get to that point. And I'm also going to do something different on the Alpha, just because I decided to do lead instead of body filler. All this filler I put in here, I'm going to blast it out. I'm going to blast this stuff out. It's not going to take very long. Just nail it out real quick. And then I'm going to lead this in. I'm going to lead that. And I'm going to lead this. Just take this crap out of it and get it done right. I don't normally like to go back on some things like that, but if it's going to be a better yield and better result and better long term, then guess what? It's too easy of a decision to make. So this is the 68 Camaro. A lot of operations going on this car. Have been going on. Widened out these wheelhouses. And a 335 tire fits in there. I did a little bit differently than Detroit Speed said to do, because this is the third car I've done, the third Camaro with this modification. So I did a little bit differently, which I think is better. So on the Detroit Speed, there's a little shelf right there. Right here where my finger is. There's a little shelf, which I don't like. I didn't like the way it was. Sorry about the light. I'm just trying to get it positioned. But so what I did, just in case you're curious, I took the original inner wheelhouse, the original outer wheelhouse, original inner, original outers comes right to about here, and then this is the new outer wheelhouse. So I welded the inner and the both originals together, welded them on both sides, and then I put the quarter on, and then I put the outer wheelhouse in place, the new outer wheelhouse in place, fit it in, and then cut the coupons and tack welded it together so I have one complete wheelhouse. Took the quarter off and did a lot of hours to make this work, to make this fit on both sides. So we have a wider wheelhouse that's stronger and better than what Detroit Speed said would come out. And here on the inside, here's the wheelhouse where it's welded right here. And then I took off the tab, the flange, and repositioned it right here where it should be, but that's an artificial flange, but it's tying in the inner structure. These Y brackets, I removed them and moved them closer together and then tied them together right there. I reused the original brackets, albeit with a lot of modifications to make that work. So I don't think you could probably do this level unless you change the quarter panels out. Without changing the quarter panels out, I don't think you'd be able to do it that well. So, oh well, it's one of them crazy things. So 68 Camaro is wrapping up quickly. It's gonna be gone. Okay.